Hey, this is Kurt, the boat doctor, and Big Jim. Big Jim's not too dirty, kind of shiny. Hey, this boat is killer, actually. Very nice boat. You know, I can't figure out why. Well, things are a little slow there for a while, but now things are picking up because these are a damn nice looking boat. They're good handling, they're quick, they're fast. I think we got one more left, but we do have that 25 North River. That's a hell of a good buy too. And then we got that 24 Duckworth that runs good. And there's a fastback there, the blue one. We got a Duckworth. We got that Hughescraft's really good, and that's priced right. But these are bang for the buck. You can't beat them. And I like white. I got a white truck at home, so man, this would look nifty difty with that baby pulling it. Big shiv and a little big NR North River. But fastback, I like the way they do the top on this, and then they did the the hood in the back, molded it in so the rain doesn't nab you, and it actually kind of helps for wind when you're standing in the back. It shears it off. Net holders, tinted windows, real good drainage, 3 holes, keyholes, shallow deck, which you don't want them deep, because if you did take one over, it's more water. You put that bow down. But 10 to 1, if you did take water, it's going to hit and just flash over, and then by the time you can see out the window, it's going to be gone again anyway. Got your splash guard, you got 1/4 inch bottoms. It's 18 by 42 degree hole with strakes. Customized aluminum trailer with slick bunks. They're aluminum too, less things to go rust on you. You got cleats where it belongs, one there, one back there. I'd actually add another. You don't really need a cleat, you could tie off of this. So when you're at the dock by yourselves, I normally like cleats here because I could take that rope, wrap it around the dock, tie it here, take that rope, tie it here. So when I'm down at California Street, when you get that south wind, instead of holding the boat and then jumping in and getting to the controls, I can be inside the boat, and all I have to do is undo, pull the rope in, go right to the controls. Spare tire, 2-inch ball, top mount, say 23 inches from the ground to the top. Let me see. Like I said, the spare tire, you got buddy bearings, net holders, rocket launchers, backdrop. And that's another nice thing with these hard tops. You don't have to worry about canvas, because that back one will last you forever. I would just kind of park it maybe east to west. That way the south, you know, when the sun comes up, it doesn't hit the side, or let me see, on the backdrop. Yeah, I'd put this in the evening so the bow is out, morning on, because the sun would be in the front and it would never get to that backdrop. You got your ladder, you got trim tabs, you got this 250. These are killer motors. They'll make this boat cook instant, probably 2.5 seconds to plane. You got the 15 by 15 saltwater 2 series Yamaha. That's what you want. Bigger gear case. You can take these stainless all day long. If you can tell right here, see how that's thick? That tapers down like a knife. That's what you want. That's what cuts through the water. If you get a dull one, you can lose miles an hour. See how thick that aluminum is right there? You got a little delta in the back. That's a high-speed delta, I call it, that half moon back there. And this is important too. The welds are good. This sticks out and this sticks out. You have to have that. You don't have to have it. But if you didn't have this or this, the water is going to come off and hit this edge. You're going to get a V spray coming up the side of your boat. 9.9 high thrust kicker, 11 by 7. Here's your flush here. So again, you've got pickup and pickup. So if, say, you need to make sure you got a lot of water pressure, but if you just use the earmuffs here, make sure you tape that off. Or you can buy another flusher that goes here and then use another one here and have a splitter coming off your faucet line, one here and one here. Now your freshwater flush is right here. Do not start the motor with that. But now say if you were there and you put a tape that and use that, you could use that. But that alone, do not start your motor. Hydraulic steering. I think that's a U-Flex or C-Star. It looks like a C-Star to me. But anyway, this here, you just push in on that, take that out. Grab handle and North River Boats 22 foot 2025. Matting on the fenders, LED lights. And then this makes sense how this is, where you can use it to get in, rear entry door, aluminum deck, painted floors, non-skid. You got a live well right there, overflows there. Got like a little bait box there. Here's your ports down, and that's your fish box. Here's your primer bulbs, Yamaha 10 micron. Go ahead and change that every year. That's a 5 paper element. All the other ones, Sierras and so on, they run 2 paper elements. So if you add water in your fuel, your 10-in-1 can dump that water out, get good fuel, and you're probably good to go. Other ones, you could ruin, saturate the filter. There's your battery switch. Down in here, there's a valve right down in there. Now, if you shut that, no water comes in here, but if you leave that open, water is going to fill up. But don't worry, it's only going to go so far, and it'll kind of overspill and go in the deck. But if you don't want no water, make sure that valve is shut. Shut that up, and we'll go over here. Nice size fish box. Get to the fuel tanks. Folding bench. You got the double shocks. These are the good seats. That's what tilts your back. Up and down arms. You got the sliders, the height adjustment, the tension, and the swivel. It's probably right. Yeah, right here. This lever. Your control box for the kicker. Control box for the main. Now, they don't put no fuel gauges in here. Reason is because there's a lot of different options. You can have it run into your MFD with a fuel flow sensor. You can do the CL5 gauge, which I would probably do. The Command Link Plus. So that's why there's not in here. So I put 40 gallons of non-ethanol just to make sure, because I can't remember how much gas I put in here last time. That's these under tray lights. Bilge. That works. Horn from sitting gets water in it. That doesn't work. Trim tabs. When you turn the key on, they automatically, if they were down, they'll go all the way up. You turn the key off, they automatically go up again, so you'll hear the that's their automatic. Turn off, turn on. They work. And then auxiliary dome light. That's that one right there. We already showed you this wiper. That works. Ink nav light, shut that, that works. Bilge works. Steering, I'll check that out there in throttle. This is just a recheck, and then I'll see what the speed is. You got 300 horse, max. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, this 250 is gonna smoke because it's a VMAX to boot, 22 Seahawk fastback. Step, this is storage up underneath here, lockable. Carpeted, a lot of them don't even carpet. And this boat is sold, so this guy's gonna get a nice boat. And then another nice thing, you pop this, this goes up, undo this, pop this here. Look at what these boats run. That ain't bad. I mean, it's high, but it ain't bad. I mean, compared to all the other boats. But see how that goes up? You can just step and get out in that front deck. You got your trays right here. Nice. And then you just go like that. This is window stop. Then you go up here, grab handle, bring it down. Whoop. There you go, lock that. And if it ain't tight, you just adjust it right there if that one's a little loose. All right, I'm gonna go to the water, and then this would be your, oh, you have to have this switch on. Anchor light, wipers, dome light, where was that at? Right there. See, white and then red for map light. Then you go like that. Okay, yeah, this is a damn nice boat. This guy's gonna be happy. Kicker's perfect on here. So what did I say? I did say to do something. Now I forgot what it was. Huh, silly me, huh? Got old timers, I guess. Huh, it's something simple too. I think I mentioned it to you, but oh well. If I think about it when I'm on the water, I'll mention it. Boat Doctor out.